Welcome, LCUSD. My heartfelt thanks to all of you in attendance this evening, students, families, teachers, staff, friends. We are absolutely so excited to have you celebrate with us the first annual LCUSD State of the District event. My name is Wendy Sinnette, and I am your superintendent of the La Cañada Unified School District. Thank you. That was very kind. I would like to introduce you to our esteemed Board of Education. President Josh Epstein, Vice President Caroline Anderson, our clerk Octavia Thuss, Member Joe Radabaugh, and Member Dan Jeffries. I would like to thank the board for their leadership, their stewardship, and their service. Tonight is a celebration. We celebrate many of the achievements and milestones from the 23-2024 school year. All of those achievements and milestones have been guided and directed by the LCUSD Governing Board, and for that, we are all so grateful. Tonight is an opportunity for us to showcase the amazing programs and services throughout our district and what will really be a treat, the incredible talents of our amazing students. The format for this evening is that this is actually a public meeting. It is a special meeting of the La Cañada Unified School District, and as such, our Governing Board President will call the meeting to order. He will introduce the Pledge of Allegiance. He will introduce the National Anthem, which will be performed by our chamber singers, and Mr. Epstein will call for public comment on agendized item. I was thinking we probably should do that at the end so you could tell us how amazing the program was. Because we have one single item, and that is our presentation of the state of the district. At that point, the presentation for the first annual LCUSD State of the District event will commence. You will hear from all of our principals, my esteemed colleagues, and all of the district administrators about the achievements and the stellar programs of their schools and their departments. And interspersed with their short presentations will be inspiring performances from students across the district. This is our ringer act. These are the performances that will ensure that this evening is truly a celebration and one that you will talk about until our second annual State of the District event. So, without further ado, President Epstein, will you please call the meeting to order?
Okay. It's my pleasure to call this special meeting to order at 7:01 p.m. We're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. That'll be led by Boy Scout Pack 512 with Dominic Azadian, Jack Faust, Joshua Henley, Jonathan Henley, and Logan Sue. Next, we're going to introduce the chamber singers who will be performing our national anthem.
For the love of thee,
Okay, we're going to next have another performance by the Chamber Singers. They're going to perform Wade in the Water. All right, thank you very much. We are going to now open the floor for public comments on agendized items. And seeing none, we are going to move on to our presentation. I have the honor of sort of kicking off this presentation, and I wanted to start just by spending a moment to kind of look at our district by the numbers. Over the last week, we've sort of collected some really interesting numbers, and we wanted to share them as we begin to really celebrate the district. I wanted to start with just a real overview. We have 3,951 students, which we've always thought is right around that sweet spot of the perfect size to have robust offerings at the high school, at the elementary schools, but continue to keep that personal touch. So that's really a number that we aim for. And with that, helping our students along, we have 511 LCUSD employees. And as you know, these are some of the finest employees in the state of California. Next, I wanted to focus really on the something that La Cañada is known for, and that's the rigorous academics that we've offered. And nothing says that better than the fact that we offer 22 AP courses with over 1,686 AP tests taken, which is just remarkable. We also have 196 students enrolled in computer science and 722 students taking a world language this year. Beyond that, we also really focus on this idea of finding the right path for everyone. And we're proud to say we have 187 students enrolled in career technical education classes. In addition, we have a great focus on the arts and extracurriculars. Today, you're going to see a number of amazing arts performances. And we have 480 LCHS music and drama students enrolled this year. Okay, now I wanted to take a moment to do a little bit of bragging because we Our next number is 100, and that's 100% of our elementary schools were named as California Distinguished Schools in 2023, and that really is a remarkable feat. On top of that, just last week, the U.S. News and World Report came out with their annual high school rankings, and La Cañada High was ranked as the 25th best high school in the state, and that is truly a remarkable number. And finally, something we on the governing board and in the district, we know really well, and that is that we have been ranked as the #1 district with the best teachers in the state of California, and truly, really, we see it every day, but it's great to get some outside recognition. So for that amazing fact for our teachers. So let's give a round of applause for our teachers. And we're really excited, and I'm going to share all of the exciting information with you today. So I'm going to turn it over to Wendy, and we'll get started.
Great, so thank you. I'm going to continue with a few more highlights. These are some things that took place over the 23-24 school year. I know we still have a good 6 weeks to go, but we're going to take a peek back and celebrate some of these items. This year, the board has finalized and adopted its strategic domains. These domains establish the North Star by which our work is guided, and they represent the long-term goals of the district, the 3 to 10-year vision that we all share. The domains include educational excellence and unparalleled student outcomes, supportive, healthy, and inclusive schools, safe and inspiring facilities and learning spaces, and a community-centric approach to education. Another significant event of this year was that the California State Board of Education made a decision to allow the Sagebrush Territory transfer vote regarding a potential transfer from the Glendale Unified School District to La Cañada Unified School District. This one district, one city, one district campaign has been going on for decades, with the recent effort lasting over 11 years. So this November, a vote will take place. It will be a vote strictly of the Sagebrush residents, and if successful, it will pave the way for over 800 parcels, and that's the largest transfer in the history of the state of California, from the city of La Cañada Flintridge into the district of La Cañada Unified. So we're hopeful for that vote in November. Another milestone for this school year happened just last week. La Cañada Unified held its first ever Budget Lunch and Learn, where community members joined the governing board at a public meeting to learn about the fiscal challenges that are being prompted by the state budget deficit. It was an exceptional opportunity for community leaders to learn the details of very complicated school finance and to help us start to map out strategies for financial efficiencies with our eye towards keeping cuts away from our classrooms and definitely our programs. As Josh mentioned, LCUSD's enrollment continues to recover from a slight decline that we experienced with the onset of the COVID pandemic in 2020. Our current enrollment is 3,951 students, and we anticipate steady growth over the next few years, eventually to be back at our sweet spot with the ideal number, as Josh said, to keep it intimate and small, but thriving and robust, is about 4,100 to 4,150 students. We have seen this a robust number of increased district residents enrolling in our district office over the last few months, and we optimized classroom ratio efficiencies through our permit process, which allows LCUSD staff, resident grandparents, the Sagebrush folks that I just talked about, and other employment-related permit students to join our schools up to a percentage cap that has been established by the governing board. Another one of this year's highlights, our students, whether they're Lions or Cougars or Panthers or Spartans, are really on the move. The LCHS Band, Orchestra, and Color Guard marched in Dublin in Ireland at the St. Paddy's Day Parade. The La Cañada High School Choral Group, the chamber singers who we just got to witness their amazing performances, but the choral groups traveled to Hawaii, New Orleans, and Nashville. All of our fifth graders who elect to travel this year will go to, some have returned already. Palm Crest is still yet to travel, but they've gone to Valley Forge in Pennsylvania. Our eighth grade students traveled to Washington, D.C., with another small group visiting our sister city in Spain. Our La Cañada High School Engineering Club traveled to Houston and clinched the International Sustainability Award. This is a competition, international be it, recognizing their holistic approach to sustainability in science and technology. Finally, thanks to all of you, our Measure LC bond dollars are hard at work. New construction and modernization of all of Palm Crest has been completed. The South Campus redesign and aquatic center project here at the high school has wrapped up, and construction of new classrooms and classroom modernization is underway at PCY. All of this has come to fruition over the course of this year, truly demonstrating that we are a learning community committed to personal growth and academic excellence, and indeed, as our tagline states, our success is intentional.
Good evening. My name is Anais Wenn, and I oversee the Educational Services Department. Our team of administrators coordinate all the educational programs and services that are required to educate all LCUSD students. I would like to share a few key highlights from the 23-24 school year. This year, in collaboration with the Reading League, we successfully trained the district's TK to third grade teachers and ELD, intervention, special education teachers in science of reading. We also trained them on a new reading assessment, Debra, which will be officially implemented in August 2024. For the third time, LCUSD will utilize the Expanded Learning Opportunities Program funds to provide Summer Success Academy to qualifying students. This year, for the first time, we also offered winter and spring academies, which were successfully implemented and appreciated by parents. Last but not least, we are proud of the robust professional development opportunities we provide to our teachers, staff, and administration. Professional development is aligned with the district's and superintendent's goals and provides the staff with the necessary skills to meet the needs of all learners. In addition, teachers and staff may attend trainings of their choice provided outside the district with the approval of their supervisor. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Karen Hurley, and I am the Executive Director of Programs and Services. There are several programs that fall under the Educational Services umbrella. One of these programs is the English Language Development Program, or ELD for short. LCUSD has a robust ELD program to support our district's English learners in acquiring the English language and, of course, meeting our rigorous, robust state standards. Title III federal funds, as well as funds from the local funding formula, are used to provide supplemental ELD services through small group instruction provided by specially trained ELD teachers and paraprofessionals. The Educational Services Department also plans and prepares the end-of-the-year CASP state testing for students in grades 3 through 8 and 11 in English and math, as well as the CAST science test for students in grades 5, 8, and 12. And those tests are currently going on through the end of May. Additionally, this department also plans and administers the annual English Language Proficiency Assessment for California, used to determine English language acquisition progress for our English learners, and that those assessments are also going on through the end of May. And finally, a large component of the Educational Services Department is to prepare and write the 3-year Local Control and Accountability Plan, or the LCAP, for the district. This is done by gathering feedback and input from educational partners, creating clear goals, actions, and metrics, and monitoring the plan annually. We are currently writing our 2024 through 27 LCAP, and that will be brought to the governing board meetings in June. Thank you.
All right, hi everyone. I'm Dr. Derek Ihori. I am the Executive Director of Special Education and Psychological Services. One of the big things that we're proud of in special education within the La Cañada Unified School District that I think separates us from a lot of other districts is our targeted focus on teaching students how to generalize their skills independently within general education settings. And the reason why we focus on this is because that's really the key to options and opportunities for them in the future once they finish their school age years. We coordinate that starting off at preschool. At the preschool level, we have a 50-50 ratio of students with disabilities to students who do not have disabilities, their neurotypical peers. If any of you have any children who are preschool age and you are interested in having free half-day preschool, and you feel as though your child is good to be a neurotypical model for language, behavior, any of that, please let us know. So we have that at the elementary level, then at the preschool level. At the elementary level, we move on to being able to engage in behavior interventions for any behaviors that are interfering with learning. For that, we've trained all of our general education teachers on positive behavior interventions. We've trained all of our special education teachers and our school psychologists on how to develop positive behavior intervention plans. As we move on to the middle and high school level, we have an inclusion model that we have in place where we're pushing support into the general education classrooms to support our students with disabilities. And we do that with the intention of them being able to be in general education classes from 9th through 12th grade so that they meet those A through G requirements, which will allow them to apply directly to UC and CSU colleges once they graduate high school if they desire to do that. And then finally, we have the Workability Program, which is work experience. It's headed by Heather Applegate, who is one of our special education teachers. And she partners with local businesses to be able to provide work experience for a lot of our students with disabilities. I want to give a shout out to some of those local businesses who are supporting us. Anderson's Pets, Flint Ridge Dental Studio, Flint Ridge Books, Petco, Original Tommy's, Drawn to Art, Glendale Youth Alliance, and First Student Transportation are all businesses that partner with us, and we appreciate their support of our students with disabilities. And with that, I will hand it over to Dr. Amy Marcoullier.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Amy Marcoullier, and I'm part of the Educational Services Department. Two initiatives I have focused on this year are the implementation of positive behavior intervention supports at all school sites and CASP interim assessments. Through the creation and implementation of an interim CASP assessment plan, classroom support was provided and resources were developed to assist in preparing students for the end of the year summative assessments. A second student support focus area has been positive behavior intervention supports, or PBIS. PBIS is an evidence-based proactive approach which fosters a positive and safe school climate centered on students' well-being and academic success. PBIS focuses on consistency of expectations, acknowledgement of positive student choices, and behavior corrections through redirection, reteach opportunities, and restorative practices. PBIS is not a curriculum or program, so its tiered approach is able to meet the needs of each unique school community and its learners. This year, all sites participated in PBIS training, and schools have made impressive progress with regard to school-wide implementation. School sites are excited to continue to expand PBIS in the 2024-25 school year in their continued support of all students. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Melissa Greenwood, and I'm the Assistant Superintendent of Business and Operations. The Business Services Department at La Cañada Unified is a critical administrative hub overseeing various financial and operational aspects of the districts. Some of our key functions include budget development for the entire district, ensuring financial resources are allocated effectively and efficiently to support educational programs and operational needs. Audit and compliance, ensuring compliance with financial regulations and conducting regular audits to maintain transparency, accountability, and fiscal integrity. Payroll, we manage all payroll processes, including salary calculations, deductions, and ensuring timely payment to all district employees. Receivables and payables, in business, we handle all the invoicing, billing, and processing payments to vendors and service providers. Maintenance and operations, where we manage the upkeep and maintenance of district facilities and grounds and equipment to ensure a safe and conducive learning environment for staff and students. Insurance, where we handle all of our insurance for workers' compensation, property liability, and last but not least, food services. We are involved in meal planning, meal prep, and compliance with nutritional guidelines and regulations. The Business Services Department plays a pivotal role in supporting the educational mission of La Cañada Unified by effectively managing financial resources, ensuring compliance with regulations, and facilitating operational functions essential for the smooth function of the district. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Carrie Hetzel, and I'm the principal of Paradise Canyon Elementary School, a California Distinguished and National Blue Ribbon school. Paradise Canyon, otherwise known as PCY, has 650 students, over 40 credentialed staff members, and over 50 staff members who make up the PCY team. We have done extensive work on the science of reading this year. Teachers have been trained, and next year we will implement the DIBELS assessment system to measure student progress. We have a district-wide Math Olympiad program. At PCY, we have 75 students in the program, which culminates in a county competition. We also have a district-wide competition called Mathzilla, a friendly yet competitive competition between all 3 elementary schools that is loved by staff and students. The PCY Science Olympiad was comprised of 40 students. They competed last weekend and brought home a gold medal. Paradise Canyon is focusing on our PAWS acronym with our PBIS implementation: problem solving, always showing respect, working responsibly, and safety first. Paradise Canyon has a school-wide drama program for students who thrive in the arts. In May, the students will present The Princess and the Pea. Another wonderful student-led program at PCY is our Student Council. Students in grades 4 through 6th grade represent their grade levels and their classrooms, leading spirit rallies, school-wide activities, and volunteer opportunities. This year, they raised money for the Humane Society. Thank you.
Okay, the real reason why we're all here is to watch all the kids. So the 5th grade ukulele performance from PCY, they will be playing Count on Me and All the Small Things. Their music teacher is Mr. Thomas Donner.
Find out play the next tune, if I may. I came into PCY this year as a newcomer, and I have just grown so much with the children. And this is only 2 of the songs out of the many we have covered this year, and that is only for the 5th grade. That is only for the 5th grade, not counting all of the rest of the music we have made together in the rest of the levels this year. It's been an absolute privilege to teach these kids and see how much they've grown, see how excited they are. I like to teach a lot of things that are a little unconventional. For example, things you might actually hear on the pop radio today. So with that being said, we're going to play something a little bit more unconventional. If you're from the 90s and early 2000s, you'll definitely recognize this. One, two, 1, 2, 3.
Now on to Crest. My name is David Santiago-Speck, and I'm the principal of Crest Elementary School. We are also a California Distinguished School and National Blue Ribbon School. For the past few years, Crest Elementary School has been implementing PBIS. Our matrix, which is commonly known to our students as our Panther Path to Success, shows the expectations of the students in the areas of respect, responsibility, and safety around campus. In addition to the positive expectations for the classroom, our staff rewards students with caught doing the right thing slips, Panther points, and classes are modeling exemplary behavior around campus. Alongside the other two elementary schools in the district, Crest teachers have been trained in the implementation of the science of reading in grades TK through 3, and we've held several trainings over the summer, in addition to trainings this school year, to ensure that our teachers have the resources and background to implement additional instructional strategies. Over the past 3 years, our school has been fortunate to be undergoing an extensive modernization project. This includes new state-of-the-art classrooms, general ed, special education classrooms, a science lab, brand new art and music rooms, a wonderful new playground for students to enjoy, and we'll be opening a wellness center this fall, which will be accessible to all of our students. We're so excited to have completed construction, and an official ribbon cutting is coming soon in the coming weeks after we get back from Valley Forge to share our beautiful facilities with the community. Through our responsive teaching plan, we've been able to provide reading, writing, and math interventions to all the students on our campus who need the extra support. Our intervention staff provides support both within the classroom and in our wonderful intervention room, which is commonly known as the Sunshine Room. And one thing here that makes our schools in La Cañada world-class, all of our elementary schools, is the ability that we have to offer art, music, and drama to all of our students. We also have a STEAM lab at our site with hands-on activities around robotics and coding that gives students knowledge of computer basics starting at TK. Very happy and proud to be here and proud to be representing Palmcrest Elementary School. Go Panthers.
Up next is the 6th grade musical featuring Mary Poppins Jr., Step in Time, featuring Mrs. Debbie Bedell Au's homeroom. The drama teacher is Mr. Adam Holzer, and music teacher Mrs. Christy Swenson.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kelly Duncan, the proud principal of La Cañada Elementary. We saved the best for last. We are also a National Blue Ribbon School and a California Distinguished School. This year at LCE, staff began the training in positive behavior intervention support, as you have seen from the prior schools as well. At LCE, lions show pride. P, problem solving. R, responsibility. I, integrity. D, determination. And E, empathy. At the forefront of the current literacy conversation is the science of reading, a gold standard body of research that provides educators with foundational knowledge about how students best learn to read. Understanding the science of reading is key for our elementary educators to provide the best possible literacy support for our students. At LCE, we have a wellness room known as The Spot. This exists to support the emotional and behavioral needs of students by providing a place to regulate their minds and bodies. In this space, free from distractions, students are able to take a moment to self-reflect, talk with a friend about their feelings, learn skills, and solve problems with the goal of returning their focus to academic engagement and healthy peer interactions during the school day. At LCE, we have several opportunities for students to get involved. We've got student council, 6th grade news blasters, power readers, the Lions Really Care Club. We've got a student council, we've got lunch clubs, and a Lion Pride Choir, a program for all 5th and 6th grade students that want to celebrate the joy of music.
And speaking of that Lion Choir, it's my pleasure to introduce to you tonight Mrs. Barbara Drange, our LCE Choir Director, and the LCE Chorus.
On the floor. How do you follow rubber duckies and splish splash? You know the saying, they keep the best for ninth. Hello, my name is Dr. Jarrett Gold, and I am the proud principal of LCHS 7-8. I will be talking tonight about 3 fundamental domains that we focus on in 7-8, including social, emotional, and academic well-being. The first is truly the foundation of who we are as a school, our small school structure. The small school structure allows our large school to truly become smaller, with all students being part of one of the 2 small schools in 7th and 8th grade. All students within a small school have the same core teachers, which allows the teachers to focus on support, advocacy, and a helping hand in all 3 of our core domains. Our responsive teaching plans created post-COVID to help reintegrate the support all students as we transition back to campus. We continue to use these plans to track supports in both math and English, along with evaluating how the integration of SEL is working to impact students' well-being. There are 3 supports that have recently been added to 7-8, which will include the Wellness Center, office hours, and support classes. Our Wellness Center, which opened in the fall of 23, in large thanks to our foundation and ultimately our parents. The space serves many purposes, from allowing students a 5-minute break and a kind welcome by Megan Lee, our wellness office worker, to the support for the higher need students by our full-time SAGE therapist, Whitney Morgan, which may include weekly sessions. Our office hours, which came out of the RTP plans, have become integrated into our routines for student support. Over 80% of our teachers in 7-8 hold office hours weekly to allow for drop-in academic support. We have seen this time used by so many of our students at 7-8 in a valuable manner. Our support classes, in addition to the Wellness Center and office hours, our weekly support classes include Math Lab, Writing Lab, and our Homework Club meet on a weekly basis and are open to all students. 2 of our PE teachers created an intramural program 3 years ago to embed the option of semi-competitive sports during the school day during homeroom. Intramurals have been a huge success, with over 150 students participating annually. Sports include some of the highest cut sports of 7-8, including basketball, soccer, volleyball, along with many other sports. We also have a lot of opportunities for our students in 7-8, including 19 sports in both boys and girls, which compete in the 210 League. We have multiple field trips in 7th grade, Medieval Times and Museum of Tolerance, and in 8th grade, the Science Center, and as Ms. Sinnette talked about, our Washington, D.C. trip, which started last year. We also have academic competitive teams, including our Math Counts team, Science Olympiad team, and also compete in other math competitions. And also, we provide a lot of electives for our students to kind of meet them where they're at or what they're interested in, including chorus, drama, art, STEAM, cooking, gardening, and many other options. With that, I will turn over to the next person. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Gold. It is my pleasure to get to introduce the 7-8 Honor Choir performing Pink and White by Frank Ocean with performers Eben Rodriguez, Joaquin Castro, and Rin Kazan. Thank you.
Way every day goes, every time we have no control. If the sky is pink and white, if the ground is black and yellow, just the same way you showed me. Nod my head, don't close my eyes. Halfway on a slow moon, just the same way you showed me. You could fly, then you feel the sound of roads getting cold soon. Weight is hurt on land, so I'm someone to hold true. Keep you cool when it's still alive, and let you down when it's all through. Just the same way you showed me, love. Glory from above, regard my dear. It's all downhill from here. In the wake of a hurricane, dark skin on a summer shade, nose down in the floodlines, tall tower, milk crates, just the same way you showed me. Cannonball off the porch side, all the kids trying off the roof, just the same way you showed me, you showed me love. Glory from above, regard my dear. It's all downhill from here. Never got once. Climb trees, Michael Jackson, all hands here. Say what up to Matthew, to Shoe. Say what up to Danny. Say what up to life, immortality. Bending up my nights, right up from amphetamine, nicotine, stealing granny cigs. Give me something sweet. Life, immortality.
Hi everyone, I'm Jamie Lewsadder. I'm the Associate Superintendent of Technology Services. Most importantly, I try to keep the internet running so school can function every day. I appreciate seeing all of you in the audience here. Normally you might see me on a Zoom screen or sending you emails, so it's nice to have some FaceTime tonight. I just have 3 ideas I want to share with you about the technology team. First, we try to create a culture of yes, and we do this by making sure we have the very best support available for our teachers at any time. We have site technologists available at all of our school sites, so if a teacher wants to try out a new lesson that features technology or something's not working with their online textbook, we can run right over and make sure instruction is completely protected. The other thing I want to make sure you know about our technology team is we always try to use tech for good. And so that means if we're trying out something in the classroom, the instruction or the learning is the goal, not the technology. So we try to make sure that fades in the background as much as possible and supports all of the students. And then finally, I want to invite you to get involved with our tech department. So we have a lot of ways. This year we launched our Emerging Tech Council, and so this is a group of parents and teachers and students, and they help advise me specifically on generative AI. So we're thinking about how that can be used in the classroom, how might that be used at home. And so the parents have helped me. We've created our first guide on safe and ethical use with AI, and you'll see more of that coming, but I think I emailed it out once already this year. And finally, for all the students that are in the audience, as you get a little bit older or get to high school, or even now is okay, if you have ideas of how to make tech better at your school, you can send me a message. At the high school, we have a formal process where we have a technology council of students, and they solve interesting challenges on the campus, so anything they can think of to make an improvement. We have apps that kids have created. One student created an intern program. He just had this idea that he wanted to be my intern, and now we have an intern program. So if you're interested in that and you want to make change at the school, we always try to say yes and find ways to make that happen. So thank you so much.
I'd like to introduce the winner of the National Frederick Douglass Oratory Competition, London Niemiec.
Hello, as previously stated, I'm London Niemiec, and earlier in 2023 I entered the Frederick Douglass Oratorical Contest, and I ended up winning in grades 7 through 9. So I'm here to perform a part of that speech on women's suffrage for you here tonight. Mrs. President, ladies and gentlemen, I come to this platform with unusual diffidence. Although I've been long identified with the women's suffrage movement and have often spoken in its favor, I at a loss for what to say here on this really great and uncommon occasion where so much has been already said. When I look around on this assembly and see the many able and eloquent women full of the subject, ready to speak, who need only this opportunity to impress this audience with their views and to thrill them with the thoughts that breathe and the words that burn, I do not feel like taking up more than a very small space of your time and attention, and shall not. I would not, even now, presume to speak, but for my circumstance of my early connection to the cause, and having been called upon to do so by one whose voice in this council we all so gladly obey. Men have very little business here as speakers, however, and if they do choose to come at all, they should take back benches and wrap themselves in silence. For this is an international council, not of men, but of women, and women should have all a say in it. This is her day in court. I do not mean to exalt the intellect of woman above man, but I have heard many men speak on the subject, some of the most eloquent to be found anywhere in the country, and I believe no man, however gifted with thought and speech, can voice the wrongs and present the demands of women with the skill and effect, with the power and authority of the woman herself. The man struck is the man to cry out. Woman knows and feels her wrongs as man cannot know and feel them, and she knows as well as he can know what measures are needed to redress them. I grant all the claims to this point. She is her own best representative. We can neither speak for her, nor act for her, nor vote for her, nor be responsible for her. And the thing for men to do in these premises is just to get out of her way and to allow her to express all the powers inherent in her individual personality, and allow her to do as she shall elect to exercise them. Her right to do and to be is as full, complete, and perfect as the right of any man on this earth. I say of her as I say of the colored people. Give her fair play and hands off. There was a time when, perhaps, we men could help a little. A time when this woman's suffrage cause was still in its cradle, when it was not big enough to go alone, when it had to be carried in the arms of its mother from Seneca Falls, New York to Rochester, New York. I then went along with it and offered my services to help it, for then it needed help. But now it can afford to dispense with me and all of my gender. Then its friends were few, but now its friends are many. Then it was wrapped in obscurity, but now it has been lifted to the sight of the whole civilized world, and people of all lands and languages give it their hearty support. Truly, the change is vast and wonderful. There may be some well-meaning people in this audience who have never attended a women's suffrage convention, never heard a women's suffrage speech, never read a women's suffrage newspaper, and they may be surprised that those who speak here do not argue the question. It may be kind to tell them that our cause has passed beyond the period of argument. The demand of the hour is not argument, but assertion, firm and inflexible assertion in which has more than the force of an argument. If there is any argument to be made, it must be made by the opponents, not by the friends of women's suffrage. Let those who want argument examine the grounds upon which they base their claims. They will find that there is not one consideration, not one reason which urges in support of a man's claim to vote that does not equally favor the right of women to vote. There is today, however, a special reason for omitting argument. This marks the end of a fought decade for women's rights, a kind of jubilee which naturally turns our minds to the past. All good causes are mutually beneficial. The benefits occurring from this movement for women's rights are not confined, not limited to women only. They will be shared in every effort to promote the progress and well-being of mankind everywhere and in all ages. It was an example and a prophecy of what can be accomplished against strongly opposing forces, against time-hallowed abuses, against deeply entrenched error, and against the settled judgment of all mankind by only a few earnest women, clad in the panoply of truth, determined to live and to die in what they considered a righteous cause. Thank you.
Hello, La Cañada Unified. My name is David Paszkiewicz. I'm the guy with the strange name who's always sending you Parent Square messages. This is my first year in this newly created role, and my goal is to spotlight the amazing things we're doing in this school district, and it's a great job to have. Your children are doing amazing things. Thank you to the support of our wonderful community. You told us that we could improve our communication, and we listened. And we hope that we're getting messages to you more effectively than ever through the unified newsletter, targeted messaging in Parent Square, and a growing social media presence. I hope you all posted your school year at a glance cards on your refrigerator. Did everyone do that? Hopefully that helped. We encourage all of you to come to our, I must say, really compelling family learning series events. And just as an FYI, you're going to be blown away by our new websites coming for the new school year, so keep an eye out for those. I look forward to meeting you all in person at the schools and around the community. Thank you.
At this time, the 7/8 String Quartet performs The Queen of Sheba, featuring Vitali Tiara, Jason Cho, Ian Lee, and Rio Navarro. Welcome them. This is the 7/8 String Quartet.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Debra Cradduck, and I have the pleasure of leading the Human Resources Department as Assistant Superintendent for La Cañada. It is in our quest to attract and retain the highest quality staff. LCUSD understands that the greatest assets lie in who we have working directly with our children. Our ideal candidates embrace learning and growth, thrive in collaborating with colleagues at a high level, and are committed to enriching student experiences in educational programs. LCUSD provides a robust compensation package that stands out in the education labor market. We offer not only highly competitive salaries that give credit for up to 24 years of experience in the profession, but also premier medical, dental, and vision benefits. In addition, working for La Cañada means that employees have dedicated built-in collaboration time with their colleagues, as well as the opportunity to enroll their own children in coveted LCUSD schools. Moreover, we believe in investing in our staff and building lasting connections from day one. New staff members receive personalized support as they transition to the district, along with ongoing mentorship to foster their development as educators, and all staff have the opportunity to engage in relevant, meaningful learning opportunities to continuously refine their professional practice. Finally, collaboration is at the heart of what defines excellence in LCUSD and within the Human Resources Department. We are proud to work hand in hand with the La Cañada Teachers Association and Chapter 122 of the Classified School Employees Association as our labor partners. Together, we are dedicated to identifying the most talented individuals to join our team, nurturing their professional growth, and jointly addressing any challenges that may arise. In essence, we recognize attracting and retaining top talent isn't just about the salary, it's about creating an environment where individuals feel valued, supported, and empowered to contribute to the collective success of our district. And for our students and our community, it's unique. Thank you.
It's now my turn to proudly present the LCHS Color Guard, here to perform for us.
Now I had the time of my life. No, I never felt like this before. Yes, I swear it's a truth, and I owe it all to you.
'Cause I had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you.
I've been waiting for so long, now I finally found someone to stand by me.
We saw the writing on the wall as we felt this magical fantasy.
Now with passion in our eyes, there's no way we could disguise it secretly. So we take each other's hand, 'cause we seem to understand the urgency. Just remember,
You're the one thing
I can't get enough of.
So I'll tell you something.
This could be love,
because I had the time of my life. I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's so true, and I owe it all to you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jennifer Nebor, and I'm the assistant principal at La Cañada High School. We have numerous academic offerings in all subject areas, including 21 advanced placement courses in the subject areas of English, math, science, art, history, and world languages. Next year, we are adding AP Art History to our course selections, which will bring our total advanced placement course offerings to 22 courses. We have a robust dual enrollment program with Pasadena City College. PCC offers 24 courses for our students to have in their daily demand schedule or to attend after school. We are growing our career technical education course offerings at LCHS. We have 2 current pathways in the subject matter of photography and culinary. We were recently A through G approved for our 2 new culinary arts courses for next year. We have many phenomenal enrichment opportunities for students in the core subject areas of math, science, and English, as well as in social science, sports medicine, robotics, engineering, and visual and performing arts. We have strong academic support and intervention programs, including targeted intervention during the school day, peer tutoring, and after-school Spartan academic support led by our LCH teachers Monday through Thursday. Support is always available for students as well through any of our counseling offices on campus, which include the Wellness Center, College and Career Center, and our comprehensive counseling team. Thank you.
And it is my honor to introduce the La Cañada Playhouse actors with A Midsummer Night's Dream, The Lover's Quarrel, with special guest, Mr. Justin Ike.
Shakespeare anymore, so I gotta set this up. Helena is in love with Demetrius. Hermia is in love with Lysander. Both Demetrius and Lysander are in love with Hermia, and no one is in love with Helena. However, both men had a spell cast on them to make them fall in love with Helena. Now, both Demetrius and Lysander love Helena, and no one loves Hermia. Clear? Are you paying attention? There's a test!
No, I'm as ugly as a bear! There be that made me run away in fear.
Stay, gentle Helena, hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
You do advance your cunning more and more. These vows are Hermia's, will you give her o'er?
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you. Oh, Helena, nymph, perfect, divine, to what my love shall I compare thine eye? You are unkind, Demetrius, be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know, I know.
Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena. I love, who would not change a raven for a dove.
Oh, fight of hell! I see you all are bent to set against me in your merriment, to vow and swear and super praise my parts, but I know you both hate me with your hearts. You both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena, the exploit.
Helen, it is not so. Thou dost not know.
Thou art not by my eye, my spirit found, but by my ears thinking, blessing to myself. But why, unkindly, didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay? Love, her breast to go.
What love has Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let me fight. Fair, oh, Helena, you're more killed tonight than all yon fire rails and eyes of light. What thinkest thou me? You're not this make me know. I hate that I wear so.
You speak not as you think. Oh, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false war in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these two contrived to make me I swore you not to you swore me. Have you not heard loud? Follow me and praise my eyes and face. And yet you must love Demetrius, who even but now has spurned me with his butt to call me goddess. for me like this.
Lysander, why are you so rude? What changes this love?
That love, out, Tony Turner, out. Oh, velvet medicine, cocaine poison, heads.
Do you not, Jess?
Yes, soothe, and so do you. Demetrius, I keep my word with thee.
I would I had thy bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her. So.
What? Can you do me no greater harm than hate? Hate me, wherefore? Only news, my love. Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander? I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Oh, the gods forbid. In earnest, shall I say?
I, by my life, be certain, nothing truer 'tis, no jest, that I do hate thee, and love Helena.
Juggler! You cankerblossom! You thief! Of love! Hast now come by night and stolen my love's heart from him? I'm in faith. Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What? Will you tear impatient interest from my gentle tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you. Puppets. Puppet? Why so? That way goes the game. Now I perceive she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, and her height, forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. Hath you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maple? How low am I am not yet so low that my nails can reach unto thy nose. I pray you, be gentle in the turn of mercy. I was never cursed. I have no gift at all in strength. Right many for my cowardice. Let her not spite me. You perhaps may think, because she is somewhat lower than me, that I can match her. Lower? Hark up there! Do not be so bitter with me. I have heard did love you, Hermia.
Be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena. No, she shall not, sir.
Oh, and she is angry. She is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school. And though she be but little, she is little. Again? Nothing but little. And in little, why do you suffer her flatly thus? Let me come to her.
You minimus of hindering of breastmate, you bead! Oh, you acorn!
You are two officials on her behalf that scorned your services. Let her know. Speak not of Helena. Take not her part. Drift out there to absolutely force her. Thou shalt abide.
Now she bolds me not. Follow if thou darest, to try who's right, of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee. Cheek by jowl?
No! 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 No!
Mistress, all this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jim Cartnal. I'm the lucky person that serves as your high school principal. And tonight I get the distinct pleasure to speak about our recognized and distinguished success. You've heard a lot of information tonight. Before I present, I'd like to pause and ask you a question. How do you define success? If you're like me and the programs and services that we offer at La Cañada, it's my hope that some of those answers lie along the line of we define it over the course of a lifetime. We define it in small and large ways, things that are near to us and things that are farther away from us. We know that success takes many forms, and you've seen that here tonight, be it fifth grader ukuleles, my very favorite Rubber Ducky song, our amazing La Cañada Playhouse actors, and the resident genius, Mr. Ike. The screen that you see in front of you contains important, for us to be sure, very important traditional forms of the measures of success. A remarkable graduation rate, 99% of our students. Of those, 95% elect to continue their education at institutions of higher learning. The other 5% go to the military, choose to work, take a gap year, and so on. We have a remarkable senior class who will celebrate, look at the bottom picture, in about a month in Spartan Stadium. And what we're going to be celebrating is all of the hard work, the process-oriented work, not necessarily the outcome, of course the outcome, but all of the small steps between. I'd like to also share a very quick story. It's not mine, just one that I'm lucky to have witnessed along the way. This is Caitlin. Caitlin is going to continue her running journey at university at a very, very important place I'm sure you've heard of in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Importantly, she's going there with her older sister who's also on the team. But I happened to be last year with Caitlin when she was in Rome with her mom. Well before the whole choir awoke, she was running mile after mile after mile. And like Caitlin's success, born of the careful and dedicated rhythm of study and effort, our students find success in friendship, new, nurturing of old. Our students find success in the grit and resilience of learning from mistakes. And we look forward to having your students at the high school so they too one day can join us on a slide of numerous successes. Like Cammie and Ethan, who are our two Koch scholars, 14 national merit finalists winning monies to support their ongoing university studies. This is a wonderful school that's working very, very well. And I'm lucky to present only a small story of our recognized and distinguished success. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce the LCHS Advanced Orchestra String Quartet, who will be performing Antonin Dvorak, Opus 96, Movement 1, Allegro ma non troppo.
Hi, everyone. My name is Adam Almeida. I'm the other assistant principal here at La Cañada High School, just in case you get me and Miss Nebor confused. I'm here to highlight our robust extracurricular offerings and some of their achievements. Our Spartan Athletics program stands as a testament to the dedication and perseverance of our student athletes. Throughout the past year, they have competed as both teams and individuals in a variety of sports, while showcasing their talent, skill, and sportsmanship. In addition to athletics, our students have excelled in science and engineering. Through events like the Science Olympiad and Science Bowls, they explore the wonders of the universe. Our science fair and invention conventions, say that 3 times real fast, provide platforms for innovation and discovery while nurturing the next generation of scientists and engineers. And like mentioned at the beginning of the meeting, I wanted to highlight one example of our excellence with our award-winning engineering club. Their recent triumph at the first World Championships in Houston, where they clinched the prestigious First Impact Award, is a testament to their ingenuity and their dedication to innovation. Our commitment to enrichment goes beyond STEM. Our math enrichment programs, such as Spartan Vanguard, foster critical thinking and problem-solving skills essential to the success in any field. In the realm of visual and performing arts, as you've seen, La Cañada High School is a beacon of creativity and expression. Our annual LC Art Show celebrates the talents of our artists, while our dramatic arts program brings to life captivating stories and both entertains and provokes thought. Our choir and music programs showcase the talent and dedication of our musicians, while taking them on journeys to places like Ireland, Hawaii, New Orleans, Nashville, where they share their passion of the world. Looking forward to potentially going to Portugal next year. I got to arm wrestle Mr. Cartnal for that trip. Ultimately, what sets La Cañada apart is our commitment to fostering a community of belonging. We believe that everyone needs a team, a support system that uplifts and empowers them to be successful through unity, compassion, and collaboration. Thank you, all of you in this room, for your unwavering support and dedication to the success of our students and all of our extracurricular programs. Thank you very much.
And now the La Cañada Playhouse actors, featuring Beauty and the Beast, Be Our Guest.
That girl is tangled with the wrong man. Darn right. No one. Dismissed, rejected, publicly humiliated like more than I can bear. Poor beer. Blood for nothing helped. I'm disgraced.
You never. Gaston, you've got to pull yourself together. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy here like to be you, Gaston, even when taking your lumps. There's no man in town as admired as you. You're everyone's favorite guy. Everyone's not inspired by you, and it's not very hard to see why. No one's like as Gaston, no one's quick as Gaston, no one's next as incredibly thick as Gaston, but there's no man in town as this man needs. Perfect, a pure paragon. You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley. They'll tell you whose team they prefer to be on. Chin like Gaston, looking thin like Gaston. No one's got a swell left in his chin like Gaston.
As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating. Give five, give Wilbur.
Gaston is the best and the rest is all flip. In a wrestling match, nobody fights like Gaston.
As you see, I've got biceps to spare.
Not a bit of it is scraggly or scrawny.
That's right, and every last inch of me's covered with hair.
In a spitting match, nobody spits like Gaston.
I'm especially good at expectorating fluid. When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large. And now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs. So I'm roughly the size of a Borge. Oh!
Wow! My, what a guy, that Gaston! Hey!
More beer! Whoa, girls, please, there's plenty for all.
Wow!
Yeah.
Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah.
Hey!
Hey! Hey! Hey! Let's go!
Hey! Cheers!
Here we go! Then goes tromping around wearing boots like Gaston.
I use antlers in all of my decorating.
What a guy!
I told you would love this. So thank you so much for joining us tonight to celebrate the enormous talent of our students and the vast accomplishments of our district. It is because of you, our families, our students, our teachers, our staff, our wonderful administrators. Thank you so much for tonight. And the entirety of our LCUSD community, that we can take pride in a world-class education. It is truly inspiring to witness the work of a literal village united together to support and ensure the best for its children. Thank you. Josh?
So on behalf of the governing board, we want to thank you for joining us for the first annual of what we hope is a long tradition to come of celebrating and recognizing all the amazing students, parents, and staff who make our district great. So with that, our meeting is adjourned at 8:50. Thank you. Thanks, everyone.